Erik Prince, the consummate mercenary. His signifier, judgment. Judgment has come. I mean, this was a card of the reading. His signifier, he has two. Stolen elections and the data machine behind it for stolen elections. And this data is international data. It's just not Cambridge Analytica, AIQ, SCL for the United States. This goes back to Brexit and all the elections that have been ongoing. They had a major fail with Israel, not being able to form a government, and with Erdogan failing twice, even in the runoff election this week, and Putin was not pleased about that. What's covering Erik Prince, Mother Russia? At the base of this is that Erik Prince is waiting for more information. What's crowning this is Nancy Pelosi, because in the past of Putin and the Russia investigation, what's to come is is Donald. How do people see Erik Prince? Going scorched earth. This is the guy who is, I think, behind all the ruins that are on the ground, whether it's here in the United States, it's in Central America, Latin America, Venezuela, dealing with ISIS and the Taliban and the millions of Muslims that have been rounded up in China in those concentration camps. Because the environment of Erik Prince is that he is purely a mercenary, the money go-between. We have these big ops. You want to know why we're paying $800 for a kid in a camp down at the border? It's because Prince, in my opinion, helps funnel the money, take it away, and give it elsewhere. And that's why we have kids without basic care. Hopes and fears. He hopes Donald Trump is king forever. I do not like this at all. Having his ideal is what? An assault on the United States of America? Not cool. What's to come? He is one who takes action and rescues for Donald and all the other ugly stuff that he does. That's Erik Prince. Oh my gosh, look at this. I forgot to add a challenge card. King of Swords, that's Robert Mueller. Does this make any more sense now? Robert Mueller is coming, and they've got an op to fend him off against the United States of America, going scorched earth with the blessing of Mother Russia. And Nancy's on top of it. I don't like this, you guys. Lordy, 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 lordy. I can't get anything done around here. Of course, I'm like, okay, just one more check-in. This one's going to be Jared. And I'm like, what? Okay, yeah, I know it's messy. Whatever. Okay, so for Jared, we have card of the reading, Secret Talks, of course. Look at his signifier, strength. So whatever Donald and Rebecca have, they're feeling really strong about hanging on to what they've got with the challenge. I mean, what's covering him? The challenge for Jared is fate. You guys, they're this has to be their Hail Mary. Because what's at the base of this? Oh, hi, Kim Jong-un, manipulating data, doing stuff for Donald. What's crowning this is the Fool. So either that is Don Jr. also communicating with Un, or it's how they used temperance down here to get him elected in 2016. Because in the past, this has to be angry Putin, or it's Kim Jong-un, contracting in the past to manipulate data, and in the future, Nancy knows about it. How do they see Jared? Putin. The environment, look at the lovers. Donald and Putin. Hopes and fears, hopes. Here's the Six Wands mob again. We haven't seen them in a long time. This is his dream or ideal. A tower moment for the United States of America. That's Mars. Mars is in the final degrees of Cancer right now. And it was sitting over the nodes, the eclipse points between the sun and the moon right now, ahead of our eclipses next week. What's to come? Knight of Swords. Another freaking disinformation, information war operation. Okay, I swear that is the last one. Hey, have a good day. Good Lord. These people, I just... Ugh. Okay. Mike Pompeo. Something changed with him. I have never seen this or this or this so close to him. Or, well, I've seen him carry that, but wow. Mike Pompeo on their way to the G20. Card of the reading, Ace of Wands. That's an operation that usually originates with Rebecca Mercer. His signifier is the Two Swords. He's got to make a choice with someone else. Separating people from one another. Maybe he's trying to cut off his emotions because covering him is heartache, disagreement, I would say treason. The challenge is the GOP. I did not expect to see that. At the root of this, 9 Wands, he is bound up, or it could be how they bind up others. Crowning this, secret talks, probably Jared's involved. In the past, New York Attorney General, did not expect to see that. Future, I guess he's going to handle it by going 5 Swords with Erik Prince, Scorched Earth. Agony of defeat, you guys. How do they see Pompeo? Incoming messages really quickly about their op. The High Priestess, how this all works, from Cambridge Analytica to social media targeting suppression, and how it works with data shared, global level, all the actors and players. The environment for Pompeo, I told you, he's always doing the money thing too with Jared. Because he's with the State Department, he can just say, hey, we need money over there, over there. Hopes and fears, death. There's going to be a change. Yeah, I hope this is, you're fearing a change and not what's happening at the border. Dreams, ideals. It's weaponized information again, meaning he has no plan. What's to come? Rebecca Mercer. I've thought that Pompeo was going to get thrown under the bus. It's kind of looking like that recently with Shanahan. And maybe his time has come. Who knows? We have got to get Mitch McConnell out. He is the most powerful person in the Senate. And look at all this. He is totally a Trussian. Ugh. This is why he backs Donald. This is why the Senate always stands down. Because of Mitch. He's just as bad. His check-in, Signifier, card of the reading, 2 Wands, waiting to hear from overseas. Mitch is kind of a mercenary. Knight of Pentacles signifies him. What's covering him? I'm so mad. Robert Mueller. Robert Mueller is covering him. The challenge? Getting information overseas to make it look like he's not talking to anyone overseas, like his wife. At the base of this, we have the 7 Pentacles. Look at all this data, all this money. Look at this unfinished Mueller report. Look at all this stuff I'm going to get on Robert Mueller. I just have a wealth of everything. What is crowning him? What is the Hanged Man? Again, he's part of the whole op about changing minds, changing voter minds, changing Senate minds, changing electorate minds, inserting garbage in the media, like when he's always like, oh, Merrick Garland, blah, 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 blah. It's to provoke people and get them mad and be like, ugh, stop what they're doing. In the past, Nancy is on him, as she should be, because I would encourage you to read the video. I don't know what number it is, but it starts Mitch McConnell, and you'll find out what Nancy has on him. It's pretty ugly. What's to come? Jared with money. How do people see Mitch? Secret talks all the time. His environment is one for Putin. By the way, Donald's going to meet with Putin today. Hopes and fears, judgment. He hopes and fears judgment comes because ideally he would like this op on Robert Mueller to be successful with the smears. What's to come? The GOP. Ditch Mitch. Get him out, guys. Okay, thanks.